And the UK ambassador to China, Barbara Woodward, has hailed President Xi Jinping's upcoming trip. She says the UK is ready to offer what she calls the very best of the country during the president's stay.
The President's decision to visit just the UK on this trip is a very important signal of the golden year of our UK relationship. You'll remember that the United Kingdom was the first major Western country to join the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank in the spring as well, and we've had a number of high-level exchanges. So I'm confident that in the government-to-government area, the business-to-business area, and in the people-to-people area, our relationship is truly golden and has a very strong perspective.
What do you think will be the agreements that are going to be signed on all these areas that we talked about just now?
Obviously, the President's initiative of One Belt, One Road is a really important area for cooperation for us. You'll remember that the Chancellor of the Exchequer visited Xinjiang, went to Urumqi on One Belt, One Road to understand it better. And we believe there's a lot we can do through our trade and investment links, through our people-to-people links, to bring life to the connectivity that is behind the President's very strategic concept. And we hope that that will link up with our own UK initiative to regenerate our northern powerhouse. Well, we're expecting a raft of agreements, probably around 150 agreements in a number of areas. Some of them will, I think, signal policy cooperation in the future. So we very much hope that there'll be agreement, for example, to work together in future on antimicrobial resistance. We also hope that there'll be a number of business agreements and that the President and the Prime Minister can witness some of those very big agreements, perhaps in the energy sector, perhaps in education, in healthcare as well. So altogether, I think there'll be a very, very big package that will signal a golden decade of cooperation ahead.
Some say that the UK-China relationship is not just about the bilateral relations, but also has global impacts. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I completely agree with that. I mean, obviously, for a number of decades now, we've been cooperating together in the United Nations Security Council. We had landmark result this year when, with China and the UK, we managed to negotiate a peace deal in Iran. We've been working with China too on combating Ebola in Western Africa. But I think there are a number of areas in the 21st century where the UK and China can continue to develop their partnership. Looking ahead just the next few months, we think about the question of climate change and the forthcoming conference in Paris. But looking further ahead, there are global challenges ranging from Syria, terrorism, through to antimicrobial resistance, where we very much hope we can build a 21st century global partnership with China that will allow us both to help tackle these problems for the benefit of our own citizens, but also citizens around the world.